So, due to this overwhelming pandemic, most of us are stuck at home, bored out of our minds. All we can do is schoolwork, tan, and exercise. We've colored all the coloring books, we've read all that we could read. Now what? Well, the most interesting thing that I think we could do is invest in a dog. But, Alyssa, you may ask, isn't a dog expensive to take care of? According to AngusPost.com, that's a reason why most people won't adopt a dog, is because they simply feel as if they don't have the money to buy a dog, or dogs are too expensive, because dogs can usually be about $250 to $3,000. However, there is a way around that. If you were to foster or adopt from a shelter that is being overrun and they need to get rid of dogs soon, or even a safe haven for dogs, such as a Great Pyrenees rescue or a lab rescue of some sort, those can be considered free. But what the AngusPost.com will also tell you is that dogs can usually cost up to $4,000 for only half a year. But according to the SprucePets.com, dogs can be as low as $1,000 for the entire year. It depends on what breed you get and how old. According to ASCPA.com, approximately 3.3 million dogs are placed in shelters, and not many make it out. So I feel like it is our job to help reduce that number by taking a very cuddly loved one into our homes with us. A lot of people are also worried about time. They won't have time to take care of a dog. They're too busy with work or school or their Pilates. But according to A&M scientists, this pandemic is bound to last more than the summer, and it can last all the way through the end of this year. So while we're all stuck at home doing nothing, why don't we keep ourselves occupied with a fluffy companion? You may be a part of U.S. National Liberty of Medicine's experiment of 10 to 20% of people who are allergic to dogs. However, there is a way around that. There are dogs that are considered hypoallergenic, which means they do not inflame one's allergies. If you name it, my brothers are allergic to it. They're basically allergic to where we live. Every time we go to a friend's house and we hang out with their animals, my brothers leave with stuffy nose and teary eyes. But ever since we adopted our Bouvier de Flanders, Taz, who is hypoallergenic, the boys have been able to be more comfortable around a dog, less snot-nosed and eye-runny, and they're able to enjoy the companion. So what makes Taz hypoallergenic is that he does not shed, which means his fur does not give them a reaction as normal dogs that would shed a lot. Also, since he does not shed a lot, his body does not produce a lot of dander. And dander is what reacts with the blood cells in a person's body that makes them allergic. Another reason a lot of people won't be getting dogs is because, what are they going to be doing when you're asleep? A lot of them could cause a mess or just be an annoyance. But what they could be is really great guard dogs for if you are lonely at night, if your parents are always working late hours, you'll have a dog be there to protect you. And you could put the little beware of dog sign in the front lawn. And that would be really amazing. So there's so many reasons why people won't be able to, or feel like they won't adopt a dog. And another reason, and that is because they might not get along with children. And it's not that all dogs don't get along with children, it's that you need to have the certain type of dog. If you go to a shelter to adopt, which is free by the way, adopt, don't shop, they will tell you if they have had any experiences with children or not, which will help you narrow your search into finding the perfect dog for you. If you have small children and you want a small dog to go with them, there are many breeds that are known for being good dogs with children, such as beagles, pugs, poodles, and bulldogs. If you want a larger dog to be outside and to have outside, it could be labs and golden retrievers and boxers. Of course, people need to make sure they do their research and ask around for the perfect dog for them. A lot of people jump into it and get a dog or an animal without really thinking, and they don't realize the hard work it will be. It depends on which breed and how big of an animal that it's going to be. With Taz, luckily he's very low maintenance. We don't have to care much for him at all, probably until he's older. But there's many such as, bulldogs, which are very hard to keep clean and without infection. Or there's poodles. Poodles are very low maintenance. So are labs. And it honestly just depends. But while we're all stuck in our homes with nothing to do, why not invest in a soft, cuddly companion? Instead of sleeping alone at night, you can break the 6 feet apart rule with your very loving animal. I feel this adopt don't shop. That's how I feel. Pause it. Adopting Taz was one of the best decisions I've ever made, and he has made this quarantine go by so fast. And I hope to open people's minds to the idea of adopting a dog and having their own 4-legged best friend.